What's up, boat friends? 8:23 p.m. Central Time. I like catching the pilot house of these vessels. Look right in the middle of the screen. You can see the John G. Munson pilot house between those houses there on Park Point. Kind of fun checking that out. Aerial lift bridge up 135 feet. You can really see the smoke in the air from the Canadian wildfires. Take a look in the background, looking towards Pier B over there. Let me show you a little further down the shoreline. It'll be very prevalent as we start going down this direction. Yeah, there's an advisory. They were talking about a lot of smoke today and tomorrow. So it's been off and on. There's some days where it's pretty clear, and then there's other days, obviously, where the smoke is back. But nonetheless, we're going to check out the John G. Munson together. Got a couple personal boats coming in beforehand. 68 degrees, 13-mile-per-hour wind out of the north. Pretty nice conditions. Look out towards Park Point and then the Superior entry all the way down in that direction. I saw a sailboat out here kind of chilling out there. Well, the John G just let her rip way before coming around that corner. Let's see what happens. You got the Munson that is going to be making the turn. Now you think that this boat could have waited a few minutes. Well, let's look here. This is interesting. You got the Munson right now rounding the corner. Then you got this boat hugging the wall on the North Pier. Now I think the captain obviously is going to make it on that smaller boat, but you want to give this lane to that big vessel. And obviously when you have the bridge all the way up 135 feet, we all know that a big vessel's coming through. So you definitely should have waited outside of these piers. And the John G is coming around the corner now. Kind of interesting development there. Outside of the normal playbook here. Well, after all that fun action, let me get you quickly caught up. You have the John G. Munson that is going outbound just under 4 knots. We're right here at the Duluth Aerial Lift Bridge. The Munson came from CN, loaded iron ore pellets. It's on its way to Gary, Indiana, fully loaded. Give you a shot over on the North Pier. You can see there's a very good amount of people that turned out. As you know, I like being out on the South Pier. A little calmer over here. I can always find a spot to set up. Let's take a look at who's over there on the North Pier right next to the lighthouse. And again, you take a look at the background, you can definitely see that smoke on the hillside. We're looking at West Duluth right there. Looks like another vessel that is in the background. Looks like a pontoon. Fully loaded John G. Munson going outbound. We always wish the captain and the crew a safe voyage out, but this is kind of a fun shot where we're looking at that smoke, looking down South Pier. Well, let me pass along some information about this fantastic vessel. Built in 1952, the John G. Munson is 768 feet in length. Owned and operated by Great Lakes Fleet. They're based right out of Duluth, Minnesota, right here. 1966, a bow thruster was installed. 1976, it was lengthened 102 feet at Fraser Shipyards. In 1986, a stern thruster installed. In 2016, it was repowered with new diesel engines. That was done at Bay Shipbuilding Company. notice that light? And that's right there where the bridge operator is, in that house. See that light that mirrored the whistle? Well, let me continue here. Cargo capacity, 25,000 tons, 6 holds, 18 hatches, 1 rudder, 1 propeller. Real deal Laker, John G. Munson, looking great, sitting low in the water. I'm up here at the very top. Let's go. That's legit. Well, since I'm up here at the highest point here next to the lighthouse, let's take a good look at that pilot house and flying bridge. You can see that steering pole right in the front of the bow. Dual anchors. Look, I would legit give this captain a high five if I could reach out that far right now. That's as good as it gets. Beautiful looking vessel. Take a look at that skyline in the background, giving some nice contrast. Let's take a look at the backside of the pilot house. Sitting low in the water. When a Laker goes by, it's sitting low, so we have a really nice elevated position to look down on that deck. They give you a nice little swing. You can see that hillside in the background as I pan. Pretty cool. See that boom? I don't see the door open on the stern. That's fine. See if we can find any other action. I want to give you that sky color in the background too, so looking good. Well, I guess we can kind of see in something. Well, maybe that window portion was open. Sailboat waiting right outside of the North Pier. Pretty cool. But guess what? Laker going outbound to Gary, Indiana. Captain, crew, thank you. That was awesome. Letting that horn rip. Well, boat friends, I appreciate you watching. I'll be out here with the next vessel. If you're interested in additional videos, here's a few to choose from.